Hello, I'm Amber and this is my September Illumicrate unboxing. So if you don't know, Illumicrate is a monthly subscription service where you get one adult or YA fantasy or sci-fi book. It can be a standalone or the start of a series, and you also get some bookish goodies with it. So let's see what's in this month's. Ta-da! Packaging. This month is Knightcore. So we have Lioness Rampant Cosmetics Bag. This is inspired by The Song of the Lioness Quartet by Tamora Pierce. So I've not read this series, but I have heard good things, and it's one that I want to try at some point. Whether I get around to it is another story. So it's bigger than I first thought. You've got your main section and a little... yeah. So I don't use makeup that much, but I also don't really have anywhere to store what I do have, so this is perfect. Currently, I am working my way through what makeup I have and basically testing it out and doing different looks with it or attempting to. My makeup skills are somewhat lacking. For instance, if you have a look now, my eyeliner is wonky. I tried my best, but I'm definitely better at my right eye than I am my left eye. This is quite cute though. It's got like the cat on it, lion, bird, horseshoe. Right. That's a sword, not a lion. And quite happily, we have the next of the sword replicas. Oh, look. So this one is Excalibur sword replica from the Legendborn cycle by Tracy Deonn. Again, this is a book I've not read. It's one I'm aware of, but it's never really been one that has interested me that much. I do like these sword replicas, and I quite like how this one looks as well. I hope they do keep doing them. Then we have 9 for the Tomb bookmark set, which is inspired by the Locked Tomb series. So I really enjoy these books. I can't wait for the next one to come out. So I think how these bookmarks are is that we have the Necromancer and their Cavalier. I, for the life of me, can't remember the characters' names. So much for really liking this series, eh? Now, I do know the main ones. So we have Harrow, and we have Gideon, and I can't remember any of the other names. But then in fairness, I'm really bad at names in general life as well. It tends to be if someone tells me their name, then almost immediately after I've forgotten it. I've got in the habit of trying and repeating people's names in my head, but it takes me a little while to get them. So I actually wonder when the next one in the series is coming out, because originally it was going to be a trilogy, I think. So first we had Harrow the Ninth, and then Harrow the Ninth, and then it was supposed to be Alecto the Ninth, but instead we had Nona the Ninth. Not that I'm complaining, because I really enjoyed Nona the Ninth. And I felt it was quite a bit different than the other two. Same sort of vibe, but instead of focusing on Harrow and Gideon, we didn't really see them at all, and had Nona instead, who is very childlike and completely different than our main two characters. I hope the next one comes out soon. I may have to reread the whole series first. I find it quite a dense series with trying to keep on top of everything that's going on, but I don't have any complaints with rereading it. So next we have the Sixth Omen bookshelf bunting. This is inspired by The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. And in case I didn't tell you who the Locked Tomb series was by, that's Tamsin Muir. Quite like how this bunting looks. Well, one side of it anyway. It's moths. I think it probably would have looked better if we had it on both sides, because when you're arranging it on your bookshelf or wherever you want to put it, you will have to arrange it so these are facing outwards, as it would probably look a bit naff if it was facing that way. Currently my shelves are in disarray, and that's because I need more shelves, but I plan on at some point having more shelves and decorating them. I quite like the idea of having themed shelves, so maybe a dragon shelf or vampire shelf or classics, mythology, things like that. And then as well as the books, having like decorative items on the shelves as well. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So the next item is the book. So we have The Second Death of Locke by V.L. Bovolino. So this is not one I've heard of, but I admit if I saw it on a shelf, I would be enticed to pick it up because I like the cover. We have sprayed edges. We have pretty printed art on the hardcover. We've got this on the front, and I've just got a picture on the back, which I didn't actually see at first, but if you look in the middle, looks like there is a person here in the middle of this collapsing tower. Then we have art on the end papers, different from the front and the back, different colour schemes as well on the front and the back. And we have bound in author letter as well. So as I mentioned in my last unboxing, I like to go into Illumicrate books blind, having no idea what the book is about. So because of that, I'm not going to be reading the blurb to you. If you are interested, you can look it up yourself. But judging by the cover alone, I'm quite interested in this. I don't know when I'll get to read it though, as I have a lot of books that I intend to read by the end of the year, and I am behind, as usual, on all of the books that I want to read, but I'll read it at some point. So the October theme is In Every Life. And again, I'm not going to look at what the book's about, because in this case, it could lead me to guessing what the book is, and it's always a nice surprise to not know what you're getting. But I can tell you that it will be royal hardback and featuring an exclusive redesigned cover with art by Marissa and designed by Chatty Nora. It will have full colour art and foil on the hardback, and the art will be by a flightless artist and designed by Chatty Nora again. Digitally printed edges by Marissa. Illustrated end papers by Marceline2174, and they will be different in the front and back, and they'll be bound in author letter, bonus content, and it will be digitally signed by the author on the author letter. So the fandoms will include Our Infinite Fates, Godly Heathen, and Heaven Official's Blessing. Of course, I have not read any of them, and the October box will also contain the next book pot. So when that box rolls up, I will give you another unboxing. I think this one went a little bit better than the last one, but I guess you can be the judge of that. So I think I quite liked this box. I'll use the cosmetics bag. I will add the bookmarks to my ever-expanding collection of bookmarks. I'll probably use the bunting, though not currently. And my favourite item was the sword replica. I hope to, when I have my bookshelf sorted out, displaying these somehow. I'm not sure how yet. Could just lie them on the shelf. Maybe build a stand for them or something fancy. What I hadn't noticed at first is that it says, "Take me up, cast me away." I don't know if you can read that, but I read it, so take my word for it, whatever. So what did everyone else think of this box? What was your favourite item? If you've read the book, what did you think? If you've not read it, but it's on your radar, are you looking forward to it? Let me know in the comments. And of course, give the video a like if you liked it. Follow if you want to see more. And I will catch you in the next one.